Thanks for joining us tonight. Rock Island City Council is considering ways to permanently protect the city's wetlands from development. Now, it's part of a months-long conflict over a proposed dispensary and gas station across from Bally's Casino, right next to those wetlands. In response to environmental concerns about the project, former Mayor Mike Tomes created a wetland task force to research the best way to protect the land. Maddie France shows us what that task force has learned so far and what options the City Council has for the wetlands.
City of Rock Island owns more than 500 acres of wetlands, known as the Milan Bottoms. They're home to dozens of species of animals, including birds, mammals, amphibians, and reptiles. 10 of those are state or federally protected species. And with the development proposed just up this access road, it's up to the city to protect this land.
A conservation easement will protect a property in perpetuity.
Since March, a city-created wetland task force has researched the best way to create a conservation easement for the wetlands. That will legally prohibit development.
One of the biggest reasons is for flood storage protection.
Nina Struess is with the Prairie Rivers Network and part of the task force. She says the wetlands help prevent flooding in the city and filter the river water. The task force recommends keeping all that safe through an IDNR land and water reserve.
With no upfront costs to the city, the flexibility to draft terms tailored to the site.
The IDNR can help the city draft a wetland management plan. That means boundary work, wildlife surveys, and exploring public access opportunities.
Sort of leaving it as it is maybe the best solution.
Brian Ritter with Nahant Marsh supports the conservation easement, but he hopes the city will let the Milan Bottoms stay wild.
Of course, we want people to connect with the resource, but it's expensive to manage, any built infrastructure, and it's also detrimental to wildlife if you have lots of people in there.
Struess says that will all be sorted out in the wetland management plan.
It's 500 plus acres, so not all of it may be beneficial for tourism, for public access, for recreation.
City Council will have a month or two before the conservation easement comes up for a vote. The task force hopes to finish the wetland management plan before 2027. In Rock Island, Maddie France, WQAD News 8.